Joan, let's go back to The Bodyguard. Chris
Wow.
Makepeace, Matt Dillon. You seemed very enamored of Matt Dillon in that film. Now, what did you think of your introduction to movie making?
God, it was so exciting to be able to do that little scene because I don't even think I had a part really. They just added a little thing that I did that day with Matt Dillon, and he was cute. That guy's cute. It wasn't hard to do that.
Now, let's skip forward to A Working Girl, a movie that you got an Oscar nomination for. The first time you saw yourself in that over-the-top makeup,
Yeah.
how did you react?
Well, I did actually have to see myself quite often in that makeup because I was just like that all the time. And, you know, I mean, we filmed in New York and we'd be walking around, but somehow I fit in there, like in New York. It was funny. I loved it. He was great, Roy Helen, who did that.
Now, with Addams Family, I think you're playing kind of a very sexy role, much more so than people have seen you in the past. Do you think that's going to open a lot of people's eyes here in Hollywood?
Well, gosh, I hope so. I mean, I think I have that in me, and I'm hoping I can do more work like that.
No, doing a love scene with Uncle Fester, what did you and Christopher Lloyd talk about prior to doing that?
Well, he's kind of a shy guy, and we didn't really talk that much about it. We just but we had so much fun playing together. I mean, I don't know if he did, but I did, because he just was so present. You know, I never felt like he was an actor watching me act, and I was watching him, and there was some self-conscious part. It was just like, he was just like all set to go.
You know, a lot of actresses seem to remember when they play wedding scenes, when they put on a wedding dress for a movie. Now, was this the first time that you ever wore a wedding dress for a film? And
Actually, I've worn a wedding dress so many times. It's strange. I did a whole play where the whole play I was in a wedding dress, and I did it. Yeah, I've gotten married a lot. I was married in Working Girl, and it's always kind of weird though. It's just a little extra intense.
now, I have a question about the Oscar ceremonies. Now, you were nominated, and I know that the winners get to keep the statue, obviously. When you don't win,
Yeah.
what kind of mementos do you keep from the Oscar ceremonies?
I believe I got a sweatshirt with everyone's name on it that they give you. And I think my parents have that.
And one last question. I've always been interested in when siblings act together. Now, you worked with your brother on Say Anything. Yeah, a small role.
Yeah.
Was that a little bit different for you to do, and is that something you'd like to do more of in the future?
Yeah, I mean, I love working, I mean, John's just great, and he's so easy to be around and play with and do stuff, so I'd love to do stuff with him. I mean, it's like, you know, when you feel closer or comfortable with people, sometimes it's easier to do things, and so it's just, he's great.